everyone, I'm Nessa. Let's brew up some coffee or tea, take a well-deserved break, and let's get our Fika on. This Swedish almond cake has a buttery, crisp topping that gets all caramelized, and oh, it's just so good. So I have here, I've prepared a 9-inch springform pan lined with parchment paper and greased. You do want to use a springform pan if you have one, so that when you release the coffee cake after it's cooled, you have this beautiful presentation. So we're going to be sifting our dry ingredients today. We have some almond flour, some regular white flour. You can substitute with a gluten-free flour, it works just fine. We have some baking powder, some salt, and we have some granulated sugar here, some whole eggs. We have 4 whole eggs. We have in here some vanilla and almond extract and melted butter. So we're going to sift these into our bowl. I moved my sifted ingredients into this other bowl here because I need this one for mixing. We have some melted butter here that's going to go into our bowl. In with our melted butter, we're going to add our sugar, and we're going to cream those together. Okay, our butter and our sugar is creamed together. Looks lovely. Now we have 4 eggs at room temperature. We are going to add these one at a time. We're going to make sure that each one gets blended very well before we add the next one. So just pour off one, and we're going to blend that. Okay, we're going to scrape down our sides. And egg number 2. There we go. And number 3. And number 4. We're going to add in our extract. And then don't forget to scrape down your sides. Okay, that's looking great. It's all combined. Let me set these aside. We have our sifted ingredients. We're just going to put that all in all at once. And then we're going to fold this in. And we're going to try to keep it in the bowl. We want to try not to overwork this batter, which I may or may not be doing a good job at. Make sure you get all that flour up from the bottom of your bowl. I think we're about there. It's looking really good. I don't see any more dried flour left. It looks all like we've got it all brought together really well. So now we're going to get our greased springform pan, and we're going to put this in there. Our oven is set to 350, and we're going to go ahead and pour this batter into our springform pan. We've got our batter in here. We're just going to smooth that out. Try to get it even. All right, we've got our batter in here. We've got it all spread out. Now we're going to give this a few taps on the countertop to knock out any air bubbles. Looks pretty good. We're going to put this in the oven, 350 for 30 to 35 minutes. So while our cake is in the oven, we're going to get started on our topping. We've got some almonds here, some butter, some whole milk, a little bit of almond extract, and some brown sugar. We're going to take this over to the stove top and we're going to get this going. All right, we've got our almonds, our butter. We're going to add our brown sugar to this. And we're going to put in our milk. It's not all liquid anymore. We've got good caramelization going on there. We're going to go ahead and pull this off of the heat, and we're going to wait for our coffee cake to come out of the oven, and then we're going to take this topping, we're going to slather it all over the top of that coffee cake, and then we're going to pop it back into the oven. Okay, the cake is out of the oven. We are going to go ahead and put this topping that we made on here. Okay, we're going to spread all that out the best that we can without disturbing the cake. It smells so good. Ooh, can't wait to try this. Okay, make sure you cover up all that cake with that topping. Okay, we're going to get this back into the oven for another 10 to 15 minutes. We're going to release the sides of this with just a butter knife here. We don't want to just open up this springform pan because this is such a sticky topping, it could cause the cake to pull apart. So we want to go ahead and take our knife and make sure we run it along those edges so that hopefully our cake will release from the pan safely and without incident. Okay, it feels like we're probably there. Now this cake has been resting for about 20 minutes after we pulled it out of the oven. You don't want to just unveil the sides here without letting it rest. So we're going to go ahead and very slowly open this up and hope that it turns out. Oh, it did. Wonderful. So there's our pan. There's our coffee cake. Now you can, once this cools completely, you can dust it with powdered sugar. Honestly, I think this has enough sugar in it, and I'm not going to do that, but you certainly can. Don't know if you can hear that, but it's nice and crispy on the top. The nuts have blended, kind of melded into the cake and made this glorious, beautiful, crunchy top. This is a showstopper. It's super simple. It takes very few ingredients. Most of these items we all have in our pantry. And oh my God, is this impressive. You want a good Easter brunch coffee cake or cake. I mean, this doesn't have to be a coffee cake. It's a beautiful, amazing cake. This cake you could take to your Easter brunch, and I think everybody would be just pleased as punch to get a piece of this. It's quite amazing. We've got a fork, we've got a knife, we got a cake. Let's cut into it and see what we got. Now, I've made this a few times now, and I absolutely love this cake. I think it's even better the next day. I think that the flavors meld, and the almond just seems to get more intense flavor. Look at that. Oh, that's glorious. Can you see that? Look at all that beautiful crumb. If you like almond paste or any kind of almond pastries, you're going to absolutely adore this. It is so good. Our Fika cake is ready, and we're going to dig in. If you like almond paste, marzipan, any kind of almond pastry, this cake, you've got to try it. It is so good. It tastes like the most glorious almond marzipan. Oh, it's so good. You just got to try it. You got to make this. You got to. Thanks for watching.